Hello and welcome to another Destiny podcast. My name is, as per usual, Newt, and as per usual, I'm joined by Cole, but someone a little bit special this week. We are joined by our good buddy and longtime friend and fire team member, TeaTimeTibs.
Oh,
Fucking finally.
I'm special?
Yeah.
You sure are, buddy.
That's not.
How you been,
Pleasure
Tibbs?
to be here. It's great.
That's
Yeah.
good. So I figure since there's not a lot of Destiny news, let's just hop right into when is the next Leafs game? Actually, I don't actually know when they play next.
It's tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Are you feeling confident?
I actually
No.
need to go get more
No,
clothes.
no. Never confident.
No.
Always hopeful. Always
Oh,
hopeful. Yeah.
The life of a Leafs fan.
Yeah. I just bought a William Nylander jersey,
Uh-huh.
and he's my favorite player on the team. And it was not cheap, especially because it was in American dollars, and I had no idea.
Oh.
So it was a lot. And I'm just like watching them play yesterday. I'm just going, oh, he's getting traded. He is getting traded.
Oh,
I know it. I know it. 'Cause I just bought it. But they pull off like the most insane comeback in Leafs history,
Yeah.
and leave us, hopeful for one more day.
Yeah. They I think what was it I said? Well, Matthews, but all of them really were playing like they should be, instead of
Yeah,
half committed and like.
dude,
I
in
don't
the
know.
last 4 minutes of the game,
Yeah.
when they're down 3-0, then all of a sudden they're like, I guess we'll start trying.
Yeah, we've just been resting, guys.
Yeah.
Now
Sure.
the other team has tuckered themselves out, scoring so many goals.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you really got to have a comeback when you lose to a Zamboni driver. So it's all part of the process. I'm still never gonna forget that. That was
There's so many things we could talk about.
just specifically.
It's a Pandora's box. I don't want to open it.
And also, I should have thought of this earlier. I apologize. I don't know. Maybe you didn't want to be outed as a Leafs fan.
Oh no, I'm proud.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, no shame.
Okay, good to know. Well, shame from us, but not on your end.
Oh, there we go. It's worked.
The only team I will ever shame anyone for supporting is the Boston Bruins.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, as a Canucks fan, you of all people,
Yeah.
I understand why you would feel that way.
Yeah.
I really don't hate any team. I know a lot of people who really have a hate on. I know people who watch the Leafs. They hate the Leafs so much.
Yeah.
But
I actually,
That's ironic.
yeah, and I don't hate the Bruins so much as I hate Marchand, I guess.
Yeah, but if he was on your team, you would love him.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
true.
Like,
A beast of a man.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because Brussels is kind of like our budget Marchand. He's like, he gets in the other team's face and kind of just like, gets them irritated and whatnot. It's pretty funny to watch.
French too?
Yes, he is French. Yeah.
Is he French Canadian or just straight up French?
I think
he might be European French.
I think he might have been like born in Quebec and then grew up in France or something like that. Like I think there is a bit of a mix between the two. But yes, he did spend time in France. He was in France at some point. Anyways, did I say what this podcast is about? I think I said the name of it.
I think so, yeah.
Actually meant to be a Destiny podcast, not that you could tell by this. But to be honest, there's not a lot to talk about, I feel like, Destiny-wise. So,
well, I mean, there's the SolsTibs of Heroes coming up.
Yeah, so, that's about it, though.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's always something.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess.
Actually,
go ahead.
I'm starting to troubleshoot in the middle of the stream right now. But is Twitch working for you on your stream, Newt? Because I'm getting a black screen on my end. I just checked.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you guys how to do that because right now I'm just looking at the Discord.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Best way to do it is just to like you have a separate device and open it up into Twitch and just sign in and just be in the chat. That's pretty much what I do.
Make sure you
with
mute
my new tablet, but I mean,
all good. I'll just hang out in Discord anyway.
Yeah,
cool. That works. Be a one-man party.
All right, so I guess why don't we start off with Tibs? Tibs.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have a number of questions to ask you actually. First of all, when did you start playing Destiny? What is your class main and like maybe a subclass? I don't know. Give us a little taste of Tibs.
All right. Well, I started playing Destiny. I guess it would have been 2018. I was living with Cole at the time, and I don't know. I think you'd been trying to get me into Destiny for a while.
It was an ongoing process.
A little while. And there was this great sale in the Xbox store. And I think it was something like $120 for Destiny 2 with Forsaken and all previous expansions, Overwatch, and some Call of Duty game I never played. So honestly, I barely played Overwatch 2. So it's basically it was a good deal, but I've gotten at least $120 worth of enjoyment out of Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So,
no kidding.
So yeah, when I started, I'm always I tend to go against the grain of like my friends, or like everyone was either a Titan or everyone was a Titan.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone was a Titan at that point. Yeah.
And no one had seemed to have any interest in being a warlock at all. So, and I've always liked kind of the more magic-y classes in RPGs too. So I decided to try out the warlock, and I started out as a Voidwalker was my main for probably
the Nova Bomb.
First, yeah, I'm well over that. It's nice for nostalgia, but it's so I go back to that every once in a while, but probably for the last 8 months, I've been Stormcaller exclusively, largely because of the Crown of Tempest.
Yeah.
I just find such a good exotic. So yeah.
Did you?
And sorry, I was also going to say I also Moonlight as a Dawnblade as well for the Well of Radiance.
Right. Yeah. So whenever we're running something PvE orientated that has like a raid or a dungeon or something, everybody goes Tibs.
Yeah.
Can you put
we
on
need
the
a well?
Yeah.
Always the only warlock.
Well, I feel that as a Titan main with my bubble. It's like, Cole, we need a bubble. I'm like, fine.
Unless I'm there to bail you out with my well, you can focus on something more,
Yeah.
attacky.
Attacky, yeah. Clickety clackety, I roll to attackety. Yeah.
And anything exciting that you want to share in your recent Destiny career? Any interesting accomplishments?
Nothing huge, honestly. Just been playing it so much, and I'm usually, when it comes to online gaming, I'm very competitive. I'm PvP focused, so I play the Crucible a lot, and whenever Iron Banner's on, I just play that constantly.
Yeah.
If I'm gaming at all, so I will say, I mean, Newt, you and I were playing earlier today, and I was talking to you about how you finally convinced me to start using the bumper jumper. Yes, I'm a console gamer. Just throwing that out there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't at me. And I don't have Twitter, so you can't.
You can't.
But it's just so much more cohesive for PvP gameplay. It's insane. I don't know how I ever played with the other controller stuff.
It's like a whole new game when you switch.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm actually good.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, when you first try it, you're like, oh my fucking god, this is impossible. But then within a week or two, you're fine, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
you never.
Not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, less. I mean, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking brag, why don't you?
I play this game a lot.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, it's so fucking good. Be able to, while you're jumping in the air, spin around,
Oh
or
yeah.
or something like that. It's insane.
Oh, the other thing that revolutionized my PvP is having 100 mobility, max mobility. I don't
Oh,
think I can go back now because
Yeah.
I'm just able to weasel out of so many bad situations. Just like, "Ooh."
that's a fair
Uh,
point, actually.
yeah, it's been a game changer for me.
You should try high recovery as well.
Yeah, I did actually for a while. I was trying to do basically I was like in the 70s for mobility, resilience, and recovery.
Yeah.
And the other stats I don't worry about as much. Those are the more important ones to me.
Mm.
But I took it down to 50 recovery in favor of more resilience. I'm like 80 resilience and 100 mobility, and I've been writing that for a while.
Yeah.
Yep, that's really good.
It's all right.
I was running 100 mobility on my Titan for a while, and that was a lot of fun as a striker. But then I was talking to some other folks, and they mentioned that like it's actually better to run bet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bye, Tibs. Oh, and he's back.
And he's back.
Sorry,
Uh,
guys.
that's fine.
That's
Oh, I
Discord.
see what. Yep. Just probably just switch the channels. But yeah, no, it's easier. It's better to have like higher recovery as a Titan because you can just whip those grenades. And I found out like yeah, the 100 mobility is nice, but it's not necessarily the biggest thing when you're a Titan. Um,
Mhm.
my
Yeah.
I'm still aiming for my resilience to be as high as possible. Which
Yeah.
my resilience floats around the 80s right now. My mobility is like 60 to 70. Recovery is 60. Yeah.
Pretty good
Then
spread.
everything else is like 40 to 50. Yeah.
It's good. It's kind
Yeah.
of good on Titan to have high resilience because that's what gives you your barricade back.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Like on my hunter, I have
Absolutely.
I think almost max mobility in PvP, so I have my dodge
Mm.
like constantly.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that because that's what I'm aiming for. Actually, I'm trying a new PVE build because I finally got my God rolled Ikelos sniper. I've got a moving target and quick draw,
Mhm.
so I'm so like I've got my PvP and my PVE snipers.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good gun, and so I want to try a Stan's Ramparts build actually, so I can just like
Yeah.
pop that barrier,
Mhm.
fire through it, and then get out of there in relatively quick order and just keep trying that. So
Yeah.
it's something new I'm going to be trying out.
Yeah,
We'll
that
see
would
how it
piss me off. That's for sure.
and that's how I know it's good.
What season pass level are you, Tibs? And general, like what light level do you float around usually?
Right
Funny
now
'cause he's a
I'm
warlock.
my my season's pass is a 118, I believe. So well past the point of it mattering.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And my light level right now is cool and sexy 1069.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Just got to keep it there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. It might be a struggle.
Yeah. I'm slowly approaching the 69,420 triumph score. I'm at like 62,000 or something like that. And so like when I get to like 68,000, I'm going to be like, okay, not going to pull
How
a
do I do
Cole
this?
here. Going to make sure I get the right triumphs to get it to the right number.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
It's man,
It's possible. It's actually possible to get 69,420.
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yep, because you get
Oh.
10 triumph every time you complete one of those little seasonal things. I think it's for the prismatic
Oh, really?
recaster. And I blew right past it.
No.
Like I was like bang bang bang, then I saw it flash 69,420 real or 42069, excuse me. Like 42,069. It's like poof, or no, yeah, it was 69,420.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just blitzed right past it. I sat there and went, no. I
Was that season of arrivals at that point, or was
it was
that
season of
it
arrivals,
was?
yeah.
Eh? Okay.
Yeah, it was within the first like couple weeks when like I was just getting all of those triumphs. I was like, yeah, it probably doesn't matter. I'll just go right past it because it's never going to happen. Saw it flick over. I was like, fuck my actual life.
It turns out there's a trophy for it.
Yeah.
You get an achievement.
Just hold it for 24 hours and you get a special banner.
Honestly, Bungie should sell something in the store. Like, because, like how when you achieve certain triumphs or a steal or something, you can use the discount in the store to drop it from whatever it is, like $777,777.77 for like a reasonable price.
Yeah.
They should have something for sale in the store for $69,420. And then if you get that triumph score, you get a discount code to drop it down to like $69.
That'd be amazing.
I'll get in contact with them and get that sorted out.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Well, Cole, how was your week?
Yeah,
both in real life and in Destiny, whichever one you consider more important.
I mean, do you really want me to answer that?
I think we all know the answer here.
Yeah. The answer might depress you. I don't know. It's been an all right week. There's not really a whole lot to tell. I mean, I've just been getting my season's pass level up once again. Level 97. Got my like I mentioned, got my God rolled Iclos sniper, which I know, right? It's so close, just so close. Got my God rolled Iclos sniper, so I've been enjoying that for both PvE and PvP. I accidentally completed the Witherhoard quest line to get the catalyst. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start on this.
Were you using Witherhoard?
Yeah. No, I wasn't, because you just have to get the filthy lucre by completing Crucible, or like Crucible and Nightfall Strikes and shit like that. And so it just accidentally ticked over when I was playing Elimination to get the to get the weekly interference mission done. And that ticked over. I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'll start using this. But the one thing I'm actually really excited to tell you guys is so Lady Colossus was over, when was this? Couple days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. And she was working on school, and I was just working on Destiny, and we were both just chilling, and I'm sitting there and I'm going through the interference quest line.
Destiny.
Working on Destiny.
Working.
It's for the podcast. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was getting some scout rifle kills done. And I was like, oh, yeah, because, bounties might as well. And I was using my Polaris Lance. And I was like, you know what? It's going to take for fucking ever. I might as well keep going at the catalyst, because I think it's still technically sort of broken.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was getting like the 4 headshots, getting the perfect 5th shot, killing people with the perfect 5th. And then it fucking dropped. I completed the catalyst for the Polaris Lance.
That thing was so buggy.
I've been trying to complete this thing for 2 fucking years. 2 years. And it's done.
Crazy how there's like things like that just Bungie never gets around to taking a look at.
And it's such a good scout rifle. It's like my favorite scout rifle. I was just sitting there like, Bungie, please.
Yeah.
And and so basically it gets the Firefly perk. It just like headshot kills explode. So
it's pretty sweet.
An explodey scout rifle. Other than that, I'm tired. I'm really, really fucking tired. It's been a long week. It's been a really long day. I did a lot of driving today, so I'm happy to be here. And probably drinking coffee right now is not a good idea, but we'll see how it goes.
Sorry, we were talking about Witherhoard. Have you shared on the podcast your incredible story?
Me?
No, I haven't.
Cole. We were playing Iron Banner the other day.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that, because I shared it into the group chat, but I don't think I ever actually. No, I posted it on Twitter. But I put up.
So
we were playing Control. Yeah, you guys saw it, but the audience didn't.
Match starts.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Tibs, you tell it from your point of view. I don't actually know what's going on. Oh, yo, look who's in the chat. What's up, my man?
It's a short story, but the match starts. Yeah. I believe we were doing Widow's Court.
It was Widow's Court, yeah, and we spawned at C.
Yeah, and
no, we spawned.
We spawned at near B, I think.
No, we spawned at the lower one. Anyway, yeah.
That's
anyway.
Yes.
So I just hear Cole go, "What the hell?" And I believe you yelled "Yeet."
Yeah,
it would make sense.
And sounds like Cole.
Tracks.
And he just launches a Witherhoard grenade across the map towards A. And how many of them did you kill?
3.
3.
I landed it
Like
directly
that.
on the flag, and it just hit one of them. It killed the other one, and then the blight formed and instantly killed 2 others. And I
Incredible.
On A flag?
lost my shit on A flag. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, on A. Yeah.
You know what?
yeah,
Actually, honestly, what I should spend time doing is just like go around to different maps where you can do stuff like that. Go like from like figure out, okay, if I spawn here and aim it this direction and just fire it,
yeah.
it's gonna land on the point.
Well, that'd
Yeah.
be a good thing to do in a private match.
Yeah.
Well, the 3 of us and like figure out those angles.
Yeah,
Because
We got to do that again soon, by the way.
Oh
Private
yeah,
match, yeah.
we actually do.
Oh yeah.
That'd
I
be
That was
feel
a
like
lot
you
of
guys
fun.
might
That would be-
actually put up a bit of a fight this time.
Hey, undisputed
learned.
champ right here. Okay.
That's true.
Well, no,
No.
only the last time. Only the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because the last time was a free for all, and the time before that was all 3 of us. You, myself,
Yeah,
and
against
Charlotte
the
versus
broken Titan
Newt.
builds.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
that
was
was
fun.
that was. That's an interesting word for it, but yeah, emasculating is the word I'd use.
Yeah, I was gonna. It's not as interesting as that story. I was just gonna tell people about my because I didn't really think about it as very interesting, but Tibs took interest in it today, so I thought I would share my fun build that I've been running in Crucible. So, Newt, how was your week? Oh, it was good. Here, let me tell you about this fun build I've been running in Crucible.
That's not gonna get good.
So it's an interesting build because a lot of people think that I'm running Mountaintop and get upset at me, but it's actually I'm running the Orwing Small, which is the secondary grenade launcher.
Right. Yeah.
And how it all works out, because this grenade launcher has I don't remember what the first perk was actually. It doesn't really matter. I think it might have been Hip Fire Grip or something like that. But then the second one was auto loading holster. So what I did is I threw a quick access sling or a quick swap sling or something like that mod on it.
Best mod for auto loading holster.
Yeah.
So good.
So I fire it, and that's a one shot. So I get really quick switch to my primary, which I often have to do because I don't kill them with that first shot, with that grenade shot, and so I just finish them off with the primary. And by the time I'm like done that fight and I'm kind of moving my way to the next fight, my grenade launcher has auto reloaded itself.
Ooh.
I just pull it back out, fire it again, swap to my primary, finish that person off, continue on my way.
That is nice.
Yeah.
What are you using as a primary?
It changes.
Okay.
I find a hand cannon works well because it's like hand cannons are just good mop up
Definitely.
weapons.
Yeah.
But I've got a really good cold denial. So often I use that. Or I just got a really good, I don't remember what it's called, but the auto rifle from Iron Banner. Got a nice roll on it.
Oh, the forward path.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, nice.
So I think I might try that out for a little while too.
Tibs coming in with the Iron Banner knowledge.
Yeah.
I play it a lot.
That's fair. Actually, I'm probably gonna play it tonight because I don't have any commitments tomorrow morning. So
Hey.
All right,
Also,
well,
yeah.
I'll be on Iron
Well,
Banner then, I guess.
All
right.
I've got my my sweat juice going here, so let's fucking go.
Nice.
We should stream it. I don't know if that's possible.
You can do it over Xbox. Actually, I wonder if I can do it through my Twitch app on my Xbox.
I mean, I can't do it.
I can even do it.
You
I can technically do it by streaming it through the PC, but then that means I have to have a wireless connection on my Xbox, which is PvP.
You look stressed out just thinking about it.
It's the worst.
Forget I said anything.
I saw the Primeape just vein bulging in his head.
And then the only other interesting thing this week, I already showed this to Cole, but I'll show it to chat, I guess. Not that there is a chat right now. And the listeners can't see it, but fucking whatever, I guess. So I've been spearfishing for a little while with my buddy's spear, so I finally went and bought my own. It's just like a 4-footer, like kind of beginner's spear, which is what I need really. And then once I get some more experience, I'll probably get a proper spear gun, because I was checking them out in the shop. They're so fucking cool. They're so cool. And then I haven't had one of these in a while. GoPro Hero 5, Black Edition or whatever it's called. These things are nuts. That like I remember back in the day when it was just like a box with a lens on it and it filmed. But now it's got an LCD screen on the back that has touch screen, it has voice commands. This one's good down to 30 feet without even like a case on it. They're insane. They're so good. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Is when I'm going to be going out spearfishing. So
solid.
Yeah.
I just imagine it's just the meme. It's like Newt gets fully suited up, ready to dive into the water with his spear gun at the ready. Everyone else in the kiddie pool is just, what the fuck?
I like that.
It's got water wings on and everything.
Yeah.
He's got a snorkel over his entire
Alrighty, well, that's my week pretty much. Nothing very exciting otherwise, just working. Is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about before we hop into the TWAB? No,
I got nothing.
Nah, man, sorry.
No? Oh, good. Actually, sorry, I forgot to say this earlier, but real quick, thank you to, I'm assuming it's supposed to be pronounced Gator, Gatr, who's followed us a little while ago.
Gator.
Yeah.
Right.
Just trying to make him feel included, man.
Gator.
Don't.
No, that's yeah.
This week at Bungie. Hey, do you think that joke is no longer acceptable? I think it is.
What joke?
Gay.
Oh, from Community.
Yeah.
Where Chang leans back and goes,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Some things are objectively gay as an adjective.
I mean,
I don't really want to get into that, but I think it's an adjective that still is applicable in some situations. But I don't know how appropriate they are.
Yeah.
I think we'd have to analyze the original joke and exactly what kicked it off. So
yeah, I would say the original joke probably is inappropriate now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, the biggest this week at Bungie for the 6th of August now, which seems crazy to me. We're getting ready for SolsTibs of Heroes. It is a time for the annual tradition of honoring guardians and your great accomplishments. Our free summer event. Sorry, choked on my spit. SolsTibs of Heroes starts next week on August 11th. Hey, we need to pad some time. Let's go ahead and watch the trailer.
Cool. Sure, might as well.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Tibs has been watching the stream.
We really should have debriefed. I should have asked for a debriefing a little more, like for a briefing. I'd say.
It's alright.
No. Debriefing is fine by me.
It's nothing very exciting. It's just showing off like the different armor and different sparrows and stuff like that you get.
Yeah.
And it shows you the return of the European aerial zone. Okay, I'll go ahead.
I'm stoked for that.
Yeah.
It's such a great location.
No idea what that is.
Really?
Man, I'm very notorious for not doing anything outside of Destiny that relates to Destiny. Like, this podcast would be the first thing, but I don't research anything. I don't watch trailers. I just play the game, and they tell me.
Were you not around for the last European aerial zone?
He was, but he didn't do the solstice at all. I remember that pretty specifically.
Oh yeah, I remember the solstice.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. I was the only one.
Ava Levante is the one. The person involved in that, right? Yeah. Anything with her, I think, sucks. It's boring.
Uh-oh.
So what the fuck did you just say about Space Grandma?
She seems like a lovely woman. But she wants me to make cookies, and I'm not here for that.
Dude, I didn't do the cookies thing.
Yeah, the first time that it came around, I was like, oh, this is fun. And then the second time it came around, I was like, this is okay. My interest kind of just tapered off after that.
Yeah.
You wanted me to go into the forest. I never set foot in the forest.
No?
I don't even know what that was.
That one was pretty fun the first time.
I might be missing out, you know.
Yeah. The first time was good with the Festival of the Lost. Like when you first got surprised by the very end of it, where you're running across and the floor caves in underneath you, and that giant demon essentially is behind you. Yeah.
And that's how everyone got those glowing ornaments, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like you know how everyone was glowing there for a while.
That would have been the Solstice.
I did kind of thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a whole fucking thing that I'll get into when we start talking about the actual armor.
Exactly.
The European aerial zone is back and full of Hive, Cabal, and fallen enemies for you to dispatch. Defeat as many of the bosses as you can in a fire team of 3, then hunt for chests that are hidden away around the floating island. The more bosses you take down, the more rewards you will earn. Armor. This year, we have a new approach to SolsTibs of Heroes armor that we think is going to give you far more flexibility on how you show off. Similar to previous years, you'll start with a rare set and upgrade it to the Majestic Legendary set. Once you have all of your Legendary, you can upgrade it to the Magnificent set, which requires you to complete a Nightfall Ordeal on Master Difficulty, complete a Nightmare Hunt, complete Pit of Heresy, win 7 Trials of Osiris matches, not on a single passage, by the way, just in case. Complete a Tier 5 Altar of Sorrow 3 times. Completing these final objectives will unlock a white glow on your magnificent armor. Earning the Majestic will unlock the option to purchase a Universal Ornament from Eververse for either silver or bright dust. So at least there is that.
Yeah.
Remains to see how much it costs. And this ornament will change its glow to match your elemental subclass color. Unlike last year, you won't need to purchase individual color glows, which is nice. I'm kind of pissed that I have to purchase them at all because I already bought them last time for a set of armor that very shortly became useless.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, here, you can have it back with like 47 stat roll.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so this is fucking worthless.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was a whole fucking
I guess
thing.
you could transmog it, but yeah.
I swear to God, it better be transmoggable. It better be, or I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
When are we getting that transmog thing? I
Beyond Light.
I am waiting with bated breath on that.
Yeah.
Dude, same here. I'm just waiting for to get my Midnight Exit armor transmogged and then just start going once again with my Rasputin warrior.
You guys don't know the struggle of being a warlock, but fashion-wise, it's really lacking in my humble opinion.
Yeah. Titans have been getting pretty much the best armor sets.
Yeah,
consistently.
Fuckers.
Yeah. I did really like the Solstice armor last season. So for that brief week where it was usable, I was happy that I got it. And then haven't been able to use it since. The new ones, I don't know. What do you guys thought? What are your thoughts on the new ones? Do you guys like them? Dislike them?
I mean, I like the look of it. Somebody on, I think it was Twitter or one of the subreddits pointed out that they're going for like a black and gold look instead of white and gold this time around, which I'm a fan of that because with the glows it looks a lot better in my personal opinion.
Stand out a lot.
I do very much like how the glows are more angular and they're more so coming out of the focal points of the armor instead of being really and still flowing all around you. It's really, especially the warlock one is really reminiscent of the is it the Crota's End glows from?
Oh yeah, Glow
Yeah.
Who?
Glow Who was the shader.
Goku?
Oh, I thought that's what you were talking about.
Kamehameha. No, it's the I think it was the Solstice of Heroes or the Adept Crota's End raid where you got the pieces of armor that were cracked open and glowing like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what they remind me of, and so I'm pretty happy about that. So I'll probably put in the effort to get these and then pay my bright dust because Daddy Colossus has plenty of bright dust backed up.
A big old pile.
Just a big old pile of dust.
How many legendary shards do you have there, Daddy Colossus?
200 some odd. I was floating around like 50 for a while. I was like, oh.
I know, I like to make fun of you because of that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I like the armor. I don't think it's. I think I slightly prefer the last set, but this one's still really good. It's a close tie at least. And one nice thing too is it will support the 4th glow for players who equip the Stasis subclass when Beyond Light releases this fall.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty sweet.
So here's a. Oh, okay, yes. So Since the elemental glow sets are universal ornaments, you'll be able to apply them to any armor 2.0 pieces instead of only being able to apply them to your Solstice armor like before.
Yeah.
Which is pretty important.
It was that the way they were working it kind of confused me. But
yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's just like
So I think we're gonna have to clarify exactly how it works.
Yeah, well, you just go from rare. It is confusing. You go from rare to the legendary, is what you upgrade it, and then the majestic legendary to be specific. And then once you have all of your legendary gear, you can upgrade it to the magnificent set. And then once you unlock the magnificent set, you can purchase the ornaments from Eververse.
So what is the ornament exactly? Is the ornament the armor itself, or is it just the glow?
I think it's just the glow. The set's like, because when you get the magnificent, when you unlock the magnificent one, which is like the legend, like past the legendary,
right?
It's like a white glow that comes off of your armor. But then when you purchase the ornament, then it changes to the color of your subclass.
Well, how is that going to work with? Yeah, I mean, so if you equip the, well, because if it's an ornament, then it would replace what your current armor looks like.
Yeah.
So my guess is that like the ornament itself is going to be the Solstice armor with the glow.
Yeah, that's what
as opposed to the Solstice armor without.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, new ships, new sparrows. Yeehaw, Ghost.
Okay. Glows can't be toggled on or off for universal ornaments. That is why this year's glows are always on, as they are built into their universal ornaments. The white glow on the legendary magnificent set are also always on once you complete the challenge for the corresponding piece. Both the white glows and the elemental glows will increase their intensity depending on how much super energy you have at the time. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
that
sweet.
is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives them sort of function.
The Eververse store will also have some shiny new things. I gotta say, the sparrows in the ship look so fucking cool.
The ship looks incredible. I really like how that looks.
I think I like
Here, Tibs, I'll link it to you.
Like, each of those looks so good to me.
Yeah. I was tossing to the general in Discord here.
Oh, yeah, I was about to look them up.
And then something that's pretty cool that Bungie did recently is they released a remix lo-fi Destiny 2 track. So it's songs from Destiny, but then they kind of alter them a bit so they're a little bit more lo-fi.
Did they turn them into chill hop?
Yeah, kind of.
Behind.
Yeah, which is nice because, you know,
oh my
there's
God.
been struggles for streamers recently in terms of copyrighted music and them getting in trouble for using that and it getting clipped, and then so there's been issues going on. So it's kind of nice that Bungie's been trying to, you know, help streamers out. You know, they put out a little playlist that streamers can play in the background if they want to, and not have to worry about getting copyright struck or anything like that.
That's real cool. I like that.
All right. Means to end update. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that new ship looks exactly like, well, it looks like it was inspired by, anyway, the Jedi Interceptor from episode 3.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm putting it into the Discord chat right now. Like, take a look at it and tell me they don't look almost exactly alike.
It's the Star Wars ship is definitely the Chode version.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but absolutely, I can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
One's sleek and the other's stubby.
Sleek and stubby.
So an update came out recently. Players had an issue where some of them couldn't complete means to an end quest. To resolve the issue, the quest will now delete from player inventories at each weekly reset. If players try to hold on to their pinnacle engram from the prismatic recaster past the weekly reset, it will be lost, and players will need to complete the new quest for that week to obtain another engram. So don't try to hold on to your pinnacle engrams.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, so every everything that I have right now is all at light level 1052, except for my hand cannon and my gauntlets, which are both 1054.
Oh wow,
The
nice.
past 3 pinnacle drops that I have received have all been gauntlets at 1054.
That's fucking brutal.
One of the 2 fucking things that I didn't need, and it dropped as that. Anything else would have been fine, but it had to fucking drop me 3 gauntlets in a row.
Jesus.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
And
I mean,
there's a
what
couple
can you
known
do?
issues, but nothing super exciting. And then the moves of the week, which is a montage and a music video of sorts.
Montage.
Which are both fine. Actually, the music video is pretty interesting. I liked it. It's pretty good. Like if Rocky was in Destiny, kind of. And that's the TWAB.
Cool.
Not super exciting. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's the SolsTibs of Heroes is coming up, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes with the armor this season and how people feel about it.
I was gonna
sure
say,
people will be complaining about it.
Are you guys gonna grind for the
I think so.
Majestic set? Yeah,
I think so.
am
This time
too.
around, I'm gonna put some work towards it because honestly, I was talking to Newt about this actually. I've really been enjoying season of Arrival so far, but it's been kind of same, which is fine by me because it's fun and the Contact public event is a lot of fun and I'm enjoying the lore through it all. Like I'm enjoying
over it now.
Yeah, that's fair. So it's going to be nice to have something to work towards, and it's going to be good to get back to the European aerial zone because that was always a lot of fun. And
yeah, that should be interesting.
I was gonna say, because people have been constantly saying, make it a constant activity that we can do, or make it a PvP map, or etc. etc.
No,
I'm kind of glad they saved it actually, because I feel like if they hadn't, it would not feel as exciting to run into it. Because right now it still feels pretty. I think it's gonna feel pretty fresh once we're into it. Because
definitely, yeah.
It was a while ago that we had that.
It's super fresh to me.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a lot of jumping around on rooftops. There's a lot of verticality to it, which anytime that is in Destiny and any game really, I'm a big fan.
It's always a nice change, yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I actually will show off, and I'll probably post a picture. Well, we'll post a picture on Twitter later at some point. But I'd like to give a giant shout out to our friend and follower, Renhawk, actually, for they made me a Destiny mask, a Destiny themed face mask.
Yeah.
So it's super simple. It's made of black t-shirt fabric, but they painted an insignia, a Titan insignia on the side of it. And
what does that logo mean?
That's the Titan. That's the Titan symbol.
I know. Damn it.
Damn it.
That was the joke.
No, not again. Oh God.
That's cool. I kind of want to order one of the masks from the Bungie website as well.
I really wanted to, but I missed the pre-order by a country mile. So
yeah, and I'm assuming that like it's gonna take fucking forever for it to get here.
Oh, absolutely. So. Yeah.
Considering I should double check on it actually, but I bought something like a month ago, and it has not said that it's been shipped yet. So
was it the cookbook by any chance?
No, it's not. It was the Grimoire books. Grimoire.
Oh, you bought those?
Yes.
Oh shit! Nice. Yeah. Oh, I want to get those so badly.
Lore.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, nice little segue into Lore Mind. Completely unprepared.
Yeah.
Lore Mind.
It's not that I was unprepared, it's just that I'm exhausted. I was like, I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
I've got a couple kind of small tidbits, nothing really important. So the first piece of lore I'll read is from the Cold Denial Pulse Rifle, because I've really been enjoying that one so far, and I like I mentioned, I think last episode I got my god roll for it, Killing Wind and fucking
Feeding Frenzy.
No,
Or
Oh, that would be good.
swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler. Yeah.
Hey, I got one of those today too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, actually,
yeah.
Same roll. Yeah.
That's amazing.
With ricochet
what-
rounds.
Oh, you got
Ricochet
ricochet rounds? Oh, I don't
Yeah,
have ricochet rounds on mine.
and
Handling
I think
has to work.
handling. Yeah. Good
Which is
memory.
a
dude.
perfect roll.
That's a perfect roll. Yeah.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I don't think I can't remember what I got instead of ricochet rounds on mine, but that's amazing. But basically, the cold denial is a familiar tool in the face of failure. The wizard floats horizontally, inches off the ground, restrained by a mesh cocoon that ripples with arc energy. The restraints crackle and hiss as the hive lieutenant struggles. The warlock glances uneasily at her captive. Guardian is insult. Sword logic is death to weakness, death to sick. Keep alive weakness makes weakness alive. The wizard says, and then rattles off a thick stream of guttural sounds that the Guardian's ghost can't translate. The warlock assumes they're curses. You're lucky we disagree. We value more than just brute strength. We value all the things that make strength worth having, like ingenuity, or kindness, or friendship, the Guardian says. She scans the horizon uneasily. It's been over 30 minutes since her fire team last checked in. I wouldn't expect you to understand. The wizard clacks his teeth in disdain. Kill makes all nothing. Dead kindness nothing. Dead friend nothing. Kill is highest. Well then, I should probably shoot you right now, the Guardian snaps at her prisoner. Her fire team's prolonged absence is making her edgy. Is that what you want? Yes, you kill now. Is logic. The wizard shows no fear. The Guardian shakes her head. You lot are the worst. Where the hell are they? So yeah, it's just basically like Guardians denying that they're following the sword logic, like to a T, because they kill fucking everything that they come across. It's like, no, we're the good guys, we're the good guys, but we kill everything. A mindless executioner, as the fanatic might call us. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Cold denial as the pulse rifle. But the next one I actually want to read is it's actually the Ira's Grace, which is that that fucking pointy shoe ass looking sparrow from SolsTibs of Heroes, actually. The one that's got like cracked with light exposed from it and everything. So the tagline is, she told me the dance was from before the traveler, that it was done with loved ones, and only ever under a setting sun. I wasn't sure I believed her, but I wanted to, and that was Hawthorne. Pike racing is a dangerous game, especially if the weapons are hot, which I insist they are. Lots of casualties, lots of money. I like it. The spider examines a dense data display on the specs of the proposed race. His HUD scrolls a rapid series of calculations. And with a sparrow like that as a prize, there's going to be plenty of interest. Where did you get it, anyway? The fallen gang leader shrugs his top pair of shoulders. Guardians like to gamble. Badly. That they do. The spider says and collapses the data display, focusing his attention on his visitor. Of course, there will be expenses. Security, cleanup, bribes. It won't be cheap. The fallen thug clicks his teeth in annoyance. You talk too much. Human talk. Name your price. The spider continues, nonplussed. First, I want a cut of every bet placed. 5%. Next, all the scrap and corpses from the wrecks belong to me. My turf, my salvage. And finally, I need to know who's going to win the race before it starts. The fallen thug nods. 3%. Keep the scrap. Winner will be me. Always me. His entourage cackles in agreement. The spider holds all four of his palms outwards, signaling concurrence. Then it's a deal. Happy hunting. So, I read this before the stream started. This actually got me thinking. Why would they bring back racing of all things now?
Mm-hmm.
Call this a spinfoil hat theory, but they're either going to A, bring SRL back, or B, they're going to make it a little bit different and make it pike racing instead. So make it like a Mario Kart style thing, because the pikes have weapons attached to them.
Yeah. I gotta agree, actually, also, that the Tangled Shore would be the
perfect
best sparrow racing area.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
I would love it. And if they were somehow managed to if they were able to hide it within the code and not really release any items that pertain to SRL, like maybe if you completed this, you would just get more Solstice armor, or get like a Solstice armor with a better chance of having like a better mobility roller. Oh,
yes.
That's actually a really good idea. Bungie, one application, please. So yeah, that's my spinfoil hat theory right now, is that SRL is going to come back in some sort of capacity, maybe as pike racing. So we'll see.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
it'd be fun to have guns that you can shoot at other guardians while you're doing that.
Mm-hmm. It would also level the playing field because all pikes are the same. So
yeah. I just thought of a fun, well, not really fun. It's kind of sad actually. Interesting thing to do. What weapon is getting sunset that you're most upset to see go?
Oh, that's a good question. I think for me, it's my Kindlet Orchid that I got through Forges.
Yeah, that's a good
Um,
gun.
I love that gun. I love everything about that gun. It's one of my favorite hand cannons. I love that it's void. I think I got a reload speed masterwork on it, so it reloads so fast. And small detail, I love the sound it makes when I pull it out. It's just got this little like
Oh,
like this.
like
oh
the
yeah,
forge kind of.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
got like the
it's
black
a little
armory
bit.
like wine to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna miss that one the most, I think.
Cool.
I'm just pulling up a list of which ones are being sunset right now.
Yeah.
Give me a quick second here. Oh, well, my black armory weapons. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna miss those. Beloved's going. I don't use that very often. What is Hell Not Forgotten?
That one was gonna be my beloved. My god
Yeah.
roll beloved. Quick draw,
Yeah.
snapshot. Whatever the really low zoom is, I can't remember.
Oh shit, the buzzer's getting sunset. I didn't realize that.
Handling masterwork.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one with handling and one with stability. But I
That's
never
pretty
tried
good.
both of them. I just used the handling one. I was like, my vault is full of weapons. I'm like, I'll try this one
Jesus.
eventually, see how it is, and then a year later, I'm like, I guess I'll just scrap this.
That was fucking fast. Fellwinter's Lie is getting
Yeah.
sunset.
Oh, probably
All of the-
because
Yeah, yeah. Fair.
It's really good and everyone has it.
Looks like all of the Trials of Osiris weapons are getting sunset. That's interesting.
Oh, really?
Not
I
that
didn't
I
know
have
that.
them. Yep. Truth Teller. What? Oh well, fuck,
Hey, do you want to just rattle off the list of things that are getting sunset?
Yeah,
dude.
why not?
It's a pretty big list, but
Well,
I mean, like Trials of Osiris weapons.
okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah. So we've got our pinnacle and ritual weapons, which is like Loaded Question, Oxygen, the Wendigo, Edgewise, all of that stuff.
Right.
All of our crucible ones, like Luna's Howl, Not Forgotten, Regic's Broadsword, Mountaintop, all of those big ones. Recluse, Revoker, Randy's Throwing Knife, those are getting sunset. All of the Forge weapons, all Menagerie weapons, all Gambit and Reckoning weapons are getting sunset. So Gnawing Hunger, oh well. Mindbender's Ambition, Bygones. All year one escalation protocol weapons. That makes sense. All the moon weapons. Damn it! There goes my tranquility. Buzzard, Komodo
Your Arc
FR4,
Logic, too.
Python. I think the Arc Logic might be exempt. I'm gonna have to check that. All the obelisk weapons are going away. Old Fashioned Last Hope, Iron Banner, Point to the Stag, Fellwinter's Lie. All the Trials weapons. Last Wish raid weapons are all going. All Garden of Salvation raid weapons are getting cut. Truth Teller, Grenade Launcher is gone, and all the Umbral and Exodus weapons, which is why I said fuck my ass. So my Cold Denial is getting sunset, and my Eye-Closed Sniper Rifle is getting sunset. So
They're not getting
thanks.
sunset immediately though. Like their cap is a little bit higher, is it not?
Yeah. No, it says it's worth noting that weapon retirement is still a few months away, but it's important that you know what weapons will be retired so you can start searching for decent replacements now.
For sure. I mean, like when I look at my max cap, or my like power level cap on the weapons, when you go into the details screen of each weapon,
Yeah.
Cold Denial I think is 1200 something. Maybe 13.
I think
if
it's
I recall
1310, something like that.
But when I'm
yeah.
looking at my Kindlet Orchid, which is why they came to mind, it's 1050. It's done, or 1060.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So to me, those are the ones that are getting sunset most immediately, I guess.
Basically, yeah.
I guess I wouldn't count Cold Denial in that yet, because I mean, when are we gonna hit 1360? It's gonna be a little
Yeah,
while,
exactly.
right?
It's going to be a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I found the exemption list, but it's going to take me a while to get. Wait, no, I didn't. Never mind. What the fuck? Oh Jesus. Okay, never mind. It's a. Oh, Christ. Okay.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Have you done anything with your exotic ciphers yet? And if not, do you plan on doing anything with them?
What is that? Is that the one that you get an
Exotic
exotic from
Yeah,
Xur?
you can turn it
Right.
into I think you can turn it into Xur for an extra,
Yeah.
like as a second. I forget the word for those engrams.
Yeah, like the legacy engrams or something like that.
No, the
Yeah,
one where you know it's going to be something that you don't have already,
yeah.
unless
Oh,
Unless
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
yeah,
but you can also, I think the primary use for them is at Rahul, where you can turn them in, and they've got, I think, 5 different exotic weapons.
yeah,
Uh, Leviathan's Breath, Ariana's Vow, Bastion, and 1 or 2 more.
yeah.
And you can turn in an exotic cipher to him in exchange for one of those. I think I already have all of them,
Okay.
aside from Leviathan's Breath, but I'm wondering if we hang on to those, if that list is going to change, or
Well,
what.
Yeah, I feel like maybe just as like the seasonal, or like not seasonal, but you know every season there's a like the Bastion or something. There's an exotic that comes out you have to work towards. I feel like they'll
Yeah.
just like tack it onto that menu and you can
yeah.
just grab it if you need
Yeah,
it.
Tibbs, you're right. The arc logic is getting sunset. Fuck. Oh well. Um,
Boo.
yeah.
Well, I can still use it in a lot of activities, just not
Yeah.
ones where
Yeah,
power
exactly.
level
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah. What I used my exotic cipher or whatever it's called for,
Hmm.
I went to Zur and I always had shitty roll. Oh, what are they called? Not Ophidian aspects. It's the hunter
Oh yeah,
armor
it's
that
not
I always. It's not hunt.
Ophidian,
It's
it's Ophidian something else.
Orpheus rigs. Sorry.
Oh,
Hmm.
Um, those are like what I always run on my hunter, and I always had a really shitty stat roll on the ones that I had.
hmm.
So I just got
Yeah, I
the
feel
regular
that.
engram from Zur. I was like, maybe I'll get them. Maybe they'll drop, and they didn't. And I was like, you know, still have this exotic cipher, which I
That's a hell
should
of a roll.
save
That
for like one of my other characters that I don't have all the exotics on, and use it on that. But I could also just turn it in. I have everything, so there's a chance I'll get Orpheus rigs.
small
Yeah,
chance.
I turned it
Yeah.
in and I got Orpheus rigs.
Oh my god.
I was
Man,
like,
That's amazing.
holy
that's
fuck, that was
awesome.
lucky. Yeah, with
That
the
happened to me with Sir recently as well, where it wasn't the exotic cipher, but I had been waiting for a better roll on my Crown of Tempests for a really long time,
Mm.
and then I started. It was that day I said, "Oh, I got to try and get that. I wonder how." There's no real way.
Yeah.
Just RNG, and
yeah,
I visited Sir that day, and they dropped at 66, and I thought that's good enough.
yeah,
That's yeah, no shit. I think I got my my new ACDO feedback fences to drop at like 65 or 66, which I was really happy about. So basically what I'm looking forward to now is a new Satan's Ramparts and a new Helm of Saint 14. So I think my Helm of Saint 14 all told comes up to like 68.
with
Like
with
Masterwork,
with
if
a
I were
mod
to
already on it.
masterwork, it's like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
bad. That's
it's like
bad.
it's real bad. Yeah.
That's like a 48 or 40
Yeah.
something.
It's like
6.
46 or 47. It's like, oh
Yeah.
Christ.
Hmm.
Yeah, I really need a new one. But yeah.
um. Oh, there was one other question I was gonna ask. I've forgotten what that one was, so I'll ask this one instead. Because I've been watching Mylan games recently quite a bit because he's in his like 30s and he has never played Halo. He doesn't know anything about it. He's been able to avoid all spoilers about it.
Which is
So
really impressive.
yeah, so he's been playing through it on the PC because the Master Chief Collection came out, and watching through it, I'm just keep thinking, like, do you think Bungie was the most influential gaming studio of the 2000s? Like
One of like
what
top
yeah,
3 easily.
I was trying to think like GTA 3 came out in
Hmm.
that time.
Rockstar's up there for
Yeah, I think
sure.
Rockstar's up
Rockstar's
there,
definitely way up
Konami.
there.
Konami was up there, I would
Yeah.
say. With
Konami,
like
yeah,
with like the Metal Gear series and everything.
yeah,
Maybe.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
Halo
Yeah.
started like everything, like
Pretty
the
much, yeah. Like
generic
combat evolved
like
was,
run and gunner. I don't know even
yeah.
what to describe it. FPS shooting kind of game.
I have no idea.
Medal of Honor and Call of Duty were there, but Halo,
Yeah, I was gonna say Call of Duty was in there.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
know what state it was in though when Halo came out.
Was that 2001?
Yeah.
I'll see when Call of Duty first came out.
I was just about to look up the same thing. Yeah. Call of Duty came out before Halo. I know that much, but Halo, like they called it Combat Evolved, and so it completely changed
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first big first person shooter I got into
Oh, for sure.
since Counter-Strike.
Oh yeah.
Counter-Strike
Wow.
was the big one for me that like started me off on the path of first
Shit,
person
that's cool.
shooters.
Oh, Call
The
of
first-
Duty came out after CE actually.
Oh,
CE
really?
was 2001. Call of Duty was 2003.
There you go.
I
Hmm.
I didn't know that. I actually thought they were like
No, neither did I.
right next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What was I gonna say about that though? Christ, my mind just went completely blank there.
CE.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just been so cool watching him play through it, especially because it's the first time he's ever played it. Like it reminds me of all the times when I played it as a kid, and like every mission up until like after Reach was just
Reach was peak Halo for me. Like that was perfect.
It's my favorite Halo game for sure.
They're
all really good, but Reach is just I don't know. It hit like an emotional chord as well.
I'm never gonna forget the night where Carr and I, Durkovic, we were like, this was back when we were both still in high school, and we played them in. I've told this story before, but we played them in reverse order, 3-2, and then 1. But the night that we got, rather the day that we got Halo 2, I think it was a Saturday or something, and like my dad had left for work at like 2 or 3 p.m. or something like that, and we bye Tibs, and he came back at like 2 in the morning or something like that. Like he had done like a 12-hour shift on the ambulance and came back, and Car and I were still sitting there in the same position that he left us, and we had blitzed through the entire campaign in one night.
Wow.
And that was the first time like we were not supposed to be up that late, but I think my dad recognized that this was like a really big bonding moment for the two of us. He was like, fine, but go to bed.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't pissed about it. He wasn't angry. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
That's
I'm never going to forget the two of us just sitting side by side playing the co-op campaign, just playing straight through the thing. God, that was fun.
Tibs, do you have a most meaningful gaming moment?
Oh God, that's such a loaded question, man. I don't know. That's moments like that's hard. I was super into the Metal Gear Solid series growing up, and that series definitely affected my kind of gaming trajectory big time. Just the story and the gameplay was so unique and revolutionary, and there's still like really nothing like it.
Yeah.
In terms of an actual moment, God, that's like something I would write an essay about. Like I don't know, you gotta like let me think about it. I can't answer that question on the spot. I will say one of the most accomplished moments of my Destiny career was completing 0 Hour for the first time with Starlight and Cole.
Yeah,
that was a high I felt after we finished.
Same
that for
here,
the
man.
first time. That was huge. And
the amount of effort
we did the heroic. And I don't know if that was with Starlight or with you, Newt. I can't remember.
I think I was there for heroic.
Yeah, that's right. Because Starlight still technically hasn't completed heroic yet, so
right.
But I'm never gonna forget the time we first completed the original run through. We had been beating our heads against the wall, quite literally, actually,
for like a couple weeks.
For a couple weeks, yeah.
Or maybe a week, yeah.
And I remember like we finished off all of the ads, and we had to take out that last captain or whatever it was.
Oh yeah,
and
the ads kept spawning.
Yeah, we were all just yelling DPS, damage. Finally pop his head, and we all like, what time are we at? We look at the clock, 7 seconds left. We're like, oh.
I remember we killed the boss and we're like, yes, we did it. Wait, there's still ads. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kill the
Yeah.
drake.
Like
we're
we're all
drake
chasing
just
after
running
one.
around, chasing after it.
Just, I'm in danger. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, great moment.
Yeah.
I would say for me, it was we did it a few times, but Cole's dad used to own a property out in the boonies, and like once a year, a bunch of us would all go out
Oh,
there
yeah.
and just
Guys' night.
basically for like a solid weekend would just play. Every waking moment it was Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Or actually Call of Duty or jamming, like playing
yeah, we would do that. Yeah, playing
the
music.
ton of different instruments that he had out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still like Rust is just like seared into my brain. And Skid Row, just because of the name.
Yeah. God, so much fun.
Yeah, that or the first time I played through Child of Light, because that was like the first like pretty game I'd ever played. I was like, holy shit, there's like a whole like different style of game I can play that's like artistic and stuff like that. So
I when I first played Okami, that was a big moment, the similar moment
such
for
a
me.
good game.
Yeah,
Such a good game.
such innovative gameplay.
It's both on PC and Switch. And so like every time I like open up one of those two gaming platforms, I'm so tempted to buy it and play it again.
Yeah, no, right.
I probably will. I think I'll buy it on Switch because I'm assuming you can use the motion controls to like throw the shield and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was such a fun game because you beat like all the bosses and you think, okay, I think I'm done now. But then it's like, don't you have to go through and like basically beat them all again? Like different versions of them. And then you're like, okay, now I'm done. And then you like reach the final boss. There's so much to do in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In that same vein, actually, for my birthday this year, Car actually got me Ori and the Blind Forest on Steam as a gift.
Yeah,
and I've actually been putting it off so that I can actually play it on my new PC whenever I get that. And I can actually like make a video series about it, like as running through Ori and the Blind Forest for the first time on this good PC. So I'm really excited to do that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I loved that game.
Yeah,
it was so good. All right, well, I'm pretty much out of ideas of things to talk about. How about you guys?
Same here. I mean,
that seems like a good note to go out on.
Yeah, it was a pretty. I had a feeling there wasn't going to be a lot to talk about in Destiny world, so I was not too worried.
Actually, well, one last thing I will ask Tibs is what, like, aside from the 0 hour, like that's your biggest accomplishment, but what's your favorite memory from Destiny?
Oh God, that's so hard. There's a lot of good ones, man. I think one of my favorites. So I probably about a year ago, we were all playing on console a lot. The three of us, Starlight, and our buddy Dungeon Lunch as well.
Oh yeah.
And we there was one time we were playing Gambit, and the Primeval was up, and it was you, me, Cole, and I think it was Newt, and it was Dungeon, and Dungeon was playing Thunder Crash Titan, I believe.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he jumped up, and the Primeval had, like, we had just burned the envoys, and it was time to DPS, and you just see out of nowhere Dungeon gliding towards the Primeval, and you hear him just go, "Tally ho!" Just slowly gliding, and then boom, Thunder Crash. Fucking melts it.
Oh, I'm never gonna forget that. Yeah, because I remember he came in from like the top right of my screen as Tally ho, and he's just like arcing towards it. It's like, yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Miss that boy. Got to get him back on Destiny.
I know we do.
He's shaking the addiction. He's probably over his withdrawals now, so it's gonna take a little peer pressure.
He's got the Game Pass, so he's always like into just gaming single player games a lot. He doesn't game online as much as the rest of us. but we'll get him back.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Absolutely.
thank you, Tibs, for coming by.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me,
thanks,
guys.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
won't be
course,
the last
anytime.
time. Yeah.
Sweet. Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Um,
Shall we? It's pretty early. Shall we hop into some Destiny, boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I haven't played
absolutely.
any Iron Banner yet this week, so I
Yes,
want to.
Denny.
I want to. Yeah. Fuck! I hate that I love that
I'm
so
sorry.
much.
All right.
So now that you're officially part of the ADP crew, you gonna set yourself up with a Twitter account?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what I'd use it for.
Yeah.
Shit posting anyway. That's what I do.
Maybe just for uploading my sick kill vids.
Yeah, mine is
That's
mostly used for
not a bad idea.
retweeting the Another Destiny podcast Twitter.
I've noticed that it's like whenever I see like a Destiny podcast has made a tweet and then ADP Newt
Yeah.
has retweeted, it's like he's just jerking himself off in a corner over there.
It's like on my phone. I'm like, and tweet. Oh, notification. ADP has tweeted something. Retweet like.
I love it when I see that. When it's like a couple days old, but you're the only one that's retweeted and liked it. It's like, all right,
Yep.
that seems fair.
Can't even count on my co-host to help me out.
Oops.
Ah, well.
All right, guys. Well, let's get into it. Let's make
Yeah,
Uncle Saladin proud,
Okay.
because you know,
Oh yeah.
in
I like
his
to
own
call-
words, the old ways were better.
Yeah. Earlier you
Saladin's such
called
a
him
fucking
Boomer
boomer.
Saladin. Yeah.
Boomer Saladin.
It's so fucking
I heard him
true.
say he's the Guardians back
He's
in the old days.
Yeah,
and
he's
everyone
always
shined
talking about
this
the old days.
cockroach.
Like, whatever, Grandpa.
Get up, Grandpa. We're running around with Outbreak protecting these damn kids.
Yeah.
You know, then he just chimes in with like, "I've enjoyed our time together," and I go, "Oh, well, that's kind of nice." I don't know.
Sit on my lap.
Oh, then it gets weird. I don't know.
What, you
Oh,
guys didn't
God.
get that voice
I don't
line?
remember hearing that voice line. Nope.
No, that must be something special, like
Yeah.
a dancing emote in front of him or something.
Yeah, it's probably because
Ugh.
I
One of the sexy
pre-ordered
ones.
the deluxe version of Beyond Light or something. Alrighty.
God damn it.
Well,
We just did Saladin dirty.
on that note, thank you to all our Spotify listeners for dropping the follows and such. It's always neat to see, people from we were listened to from Iceland this week. So
Did we actually get Iceland?
No, I
Oh.
think we have had Iceland before. It wasn't this week. I think Canada was our only country this week. So
That's fair.
other countries, step it up. All right. Also, if you want to get in touch with us,
Actually, guys, like my CPU is just.
oh
I can
yeah,
hear my fan.
Yeah, you're
going
freezing
off.
a lot.
yeah. Also, something else that I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, if
that
you want to
sounds
get in
about
touch with us, I think Cole's like a couple seconds behind in the Discord.
Yeah, he is.
I am. Yeah. This isn't great.
All right, so what was I saying? Fuck me. Thank you to all our Spotify listeners and
Where
followers.
you can follow us.
Thank you to all our Twitch followers. Shout out to Gator for the follow 6 days ago. Why you followed us when we were offline, I don't know, but thank you. We really appreciate it. If you want to get in touch with us, you can check us out on Twitter at Podcast Destiny. You can find me at ADP Newt on both Twitter and Twitch. Cole, where can people find you?
Y'all can find me on Twitter, ADP Colossus. You can also find me on Xbox. I keep shouting out my Xbox name, but nobody's taken me up on it yet. It's been 25 episodes. It's like, okay, I get it.
And you just know that the first person that's going to take you up on your offer is going to be a squeaker who's just like...
Can you carry me through the Leviathan?
Yeah.
It's like, kid, I can't even do raids on my team. What do you expect me to do?
And it's always like the
can't
ones
help
that are... They're nice.
retired.
Like, they're not, like, annoying, but they're just so fucking needy, so you feel bad about, like, being like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to go play by myself now, but you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's like you look at his light level, his power level is like 762. You're like,
Yeah.
oh. It's like, damn
Um,
it.
Tibs, I assume people can find you killing them in Iron Banner.
Yeah.
Xbox
This
Live.
man is a PvP god.
Xbox Live TeaTimeTibs.
Yeah.
And that's the only place you'll find me.
Probably the best gamer tag that we have in our clan, I would say.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah. Aw, you.
No. We're talking about his efficiency ratio.
It's getting better.
Better. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, let's go kill some
Okay.
scrubs.
I am gonna say a few things, and I'm playing the music now, just so my co-hosts know what's happening. So to everyone who's listened, thank you, and stay safe out there. I know it's uncertain times, and always remember, always fuck you.
Wear your mask.
Podcast.